So we got a technicality that allowed the president to go ahead and fire about half the Department of Education. And you get a lot of people saying, oh, well, education is a function of the states and the federal government has no business in it. Tell me you don't know what the Department of Education does without telling me you don't know what the Department of Education does. The Department of Education does not set curriculum. They do not determine teacher certification, standards, anything like that. Basically, the major job of the Department of Education is to make sure that the states don't go back to like it was in the 1950s. And being from Georgia, we kind of have a history with not treating everybody like they should be treated, especially our students in schools. Separate but equal most certainly ain't equal. And then I get, oh well, it's the court's job to enforce the laws. No. Let's go back to, basic three branches of government. Yeah, it's Congress's job to make the laws. Okay. And by the way, Congress created the law and created the Department of Education. Only they can get rid of it. It's the executive branch's job to enforce the laws, not pick which laws they want to enforce. It's their job to enforce the laws. So saying, oh, we're going to fire half the staff and make life difficult for everybody. And I'm not just talking Department of Ed here, just in general. They're required to spend the money appropriated by Congress. So this holding back of however many billion of dollars because we got to make sure it aligns with the president's priorities. No, that money was appropriated by Congress, and only Congress gets to say otherwise. So, yeah, we really need to get this president under control, but nobody's going to do it, at least not till January 3rd of 2027. And I have a funny feeling January 3rd, January 4th, we're going to see an impeachment vote actually pass the House, and very, very quickly. And whether or not they get 2/3 of the Senate remains to be seen. But, we're really living in interesting times here. We shouldn't have to be telling people, well, this is how the government's supposed to work, but this is what's going on. And the Supreme Court's letting them get away with it. Congress letting them get away with it. This is not what's supposed to happen. The president works for the American people. And last time I checked, 49 point whatever percent isn't a majority. It isn't a mandate. He's doing what he can while he can get away with it. So, yeah, I know I'm going to get a lot of, you stupid liberal comments. Okay, whatever. Just think, had Biden done any of this stuff, had Obama done any of this stuff, had Clinton done any of this stuff, y'all would be up in arms too. So, it is what it is. Oh, and by the way, if Clinton is on the Epstein list, his butt needs to be in jail too, just like Trump's, because his name's on that list, or we would have seen it by now. He would want to exonerate himself, and he ain't doing it.